Hello everyone. Heptabase released a new update today for tasks on mobile. So now you can manage your tasks when you're on your mobile device and on the go. This has been a long awaited update. It's been a super long time that they've had tasks in Heptabase, but they were not available on your mobile device. So far, what I'm seeing, the functionality is still basic, but it actually works pretty well, and it's kind of an elegant way of how they did it. I guess you could say maybe it was worth the wait, but what they're doing is, I think it's more of a focus thing where bringing tasks to mobile was just not a priority for them. But now it is here. You can get it on both iOS and on Android. And if you have your tasks already set up or your to-dos set up within your environment, you have some tasks in Heptabase somewhere, they will show up in a list here, and then once you see them in here, they'll show up just like they would in Heptabase, where you have your today, upcoming, overdue, and then you have your no due date. You'll get that same list view here. Now, when you want to manage the actual task, you can just swipe the task to the right here if you want to change the date and things to that nature. And if you want to just check that actual task off, then you would go ahead and you would just swipe it to the left, and then you can just check it off like that. You can come in here, you can still check the checkbox there directly. You can also come in here and you can tap the edit button or tap the actual to do, and then you can edit the actual text there in the to do. So all that works pretty well, and it's pretty simple. Now, originally when I updated the devices here, I had an issue with the iOS device. The Android device updated and everything just kind of came in. You can see that I actually have to-dos in here. You can see that there's like over 130 that are done. And then in here you can see that there are about, what is that, 8 that are still showing that are not done. These are in a template, which is why they're showing this way. But on the iPhone, there are no to-dos showing up in this list. And originally when I went to this new task tab here at the bottom that you can see, and point that out, um, the I got a message saying that I needed to create to-dos in order for this task tab to actually start showing anything. So it's just one message that went across. It did not show these sections like you can see here. Now, what I did was just go to the journal, created a to-do, which, these are easy to create. Just go in there, you can create test. You can see it's updating on the other end there. And from that point, just go over into the to-do area, and I can see that I have the task there, and it shows up on both of them. Now, both of these are in sync per the settings. So if we went into the settings, we can see that it shows synced here, and it also shows synced on this one as well. Now, it's kind of obvious that the Android device is more in sync because I'm actually seeing to-dos here in this list, but this iPhone one is not in sync. Now, it is syncing because when I created this one here, it also synced it to the cloud and it's showing up over there. So I'm not too sure what the issue is here. And let me see, if I expand it, it doesn't show, but it shows the 8 there now. And actually, let's see if we wait a bit if that will show, because the 8 did not show either. And now that is showing up in this list now. So maybe there's just something wigging out here. I will log out and log back in, and that might be what fixes this issue and gets everything kind of set back up the way it should be. Okay, so I've logged back into the Heptabase application here. Let's change the theme back to the dark mode. Go back over here and let's go into the task area now. We still see the 8, and if I collapse there, you can see that we now see the actual task for the done task section that was not showing up previously. So if you're having this issue, just go ahead and log out of the device and log back in, or log out of the application, and then log back into the application. And then once that hopefully should fix it. That's what fixed it for me. So I can go ahead and I can check that test tag off, and now have access to to-dos, and I'm able to see them, not only see them, but also edit them. And you can't create them from this particular tab. You can only view them from this tab. So you have to create them in your journal or in your cards on the other side of things outside of this particular tab. But that's going to be it for this video. If you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And until the next time, have a nice day.